Hello, I'm Debra Woods, a Mayo Clinic and National Board Certified Health and Wellness Coach. Today, I want to talk with you about eating to nourish and energize. Sometimes when we find ourselves eating out of control, maybe because of stress or other circumstances, we may feel the impulse to crack down. I'm going to make dramatic changes starting today. And while we're well intended, and it may feel like the thing to do, oftentimes cracking down like that and trying to eat 100% healthy ends up being a recipe for letting those celery sticks turn into a boatload of brownie bites and nothing flat. So, what if we try something different? I want to invite you to think about what it would be like over the next couple of weeks to eat to nourish and energize. I'm not saying that you can't have anything that's not perfectly healthy for you unless a healthcare provider says otherwise. And always a good idea to check in with a healthcare provider when you want to change your diet. But overall, I just want to invite you to think about eating for the next couple of weeks in a way that really nourishes and energizes you. When we think of eating healthy, delicious foods that nourish and energize us, it can be really confusing because there's so much noise out there about what we should and shouldn't be doing in terms of our diet. So one of the go-to recommendations I make for healthy eating is the Harvard Healthy Eating Plate. You can Google it online, Harvard Healthy Eating Plate. And what I love about the Harvard Healthy Eating Plate is it's relatively simple and easy to follow and understand. And it gives a visual plate, just like we have at our tables, that shows 50% fruits and vegetables, and then it gives some recommendations without overwhelming us. So for example, when it comes to fruits and vegetables, it recommends a colorful variety of fruits and vegetables. So using the Harvard Healthy Eating Plate or another similar resource that gives us some good support for eating healthy, the question I have for you are, what are some of the healthy, delicious foods you enjoy and might like to eat when you think about eating to energize and nourish? So what about vegetables? If you could brainstorm a list of vegetables that you enjoy eating and want to make sure that you have in the house as you strive to eat healthier, what would your list look like? What vegetables would you like to eat? Is it steamed broccoli with a little bit of lemon juice and some salt and pepper? Or is there a particular salad that you have in mind? Maybe some romaine lettuce with some carrots, tomatoes, cucumbers, whatever comes to mind for you. And when it comes to fruits, adding more fruit into your day-to-day life, what fruits would you enjoy? Is it blueberries with your breakfast oatmeal? Maybe a pre-cut fruit salad? Or what about a frozen pureed banana for dessert after dinner, the consistency of ice cream? What are some of the other possibilities that come to mind when you think of the healthy, delicious foods that you might like to eat more of? So, what if over the next couple of weeks you really focused on eating to nourish and energize yourself through the foods that you eat? What difference would that make for you? Maybe those cravings for the foods that aren't so healthy will fall away. Perhaps your taste buds will be more sensitive, and that carrot that didn't taste so sweet 2 weeks ago tastes a lot sweeter now. Or maybe you'll simply have that energy that you've been lacking and that you want. What other possible benefits come to mind when you think about eating to nourish and energize over the next couple of weeks? There's only one way to find out for sure, and that's to make a plan. Brainstorm a list of the healthy, nourishing foods that you would like to have on hand in the kitchen, in the pantry, on your table. Make some small, reasonable changes to get those foods on the table, and make a plan to consume them, more of them in your daily life, and take action, tweaking your plan as necessary so you can succeed. So, generally speaking, in my experience, when people eat well, meaning to nourish and energize, they're more likely to feel well. So, I want to invite you to take good care of yourself. You're likely to feel better if you do.